How to loop over grouped pandas data frame. Data frame. Code. I'm trying to just loop over the aggregated data, but I get the error. Value error. Too many values to unpack. At Etchum, here's the expected output. The output is not the problem. I wish to loop over every group.
df.groupby, l_customer_id_i.ag, lambda x column, comma, dot join, x, does already return a data frame, so you cannot loop over the groups anymore. In general, df.groupby, returns a groupby object, a dataframe groupby or series groupby, and with this, you can iterate through the groups, as explained in the docs here. You can do something like when you apply a function on the groupby, in your example df.groupby, ag, but this can also be transformed, apply, mean, you combine the result of applying the function to the different groups together in one data frame, the apply and combine step of the split apply combine paradigm of groupby. So the result of this will always be again a data frame, or a series depending on the applied function.
You can iterate over the index values if your data frame has already been created.
Here is an example of iterating over a pd.dataframe group by the column A table. For this sample, create statements for NSQL database are generated within the for loop. Output.
Loop over groupby object. When you groupby a dataframe/series, you create a pandas.core.groupby.generic.dataframegroupby object which defines the __iter___ method, so can be iterated over like any other objects that define this method. It can be cast into a list/tuple/iterator etc. in each iteration. It returns a tuple whose first element is the grouper key and the second element is a dataframe created by the grouping. You can think of it like iteration over dict_items where in each iteration, the items are key value tuples. Unless you select a column or columns on the groupby object, it returns all columns of the data frame. The output of the following code illustrates this point. A pretty useful use case of a loop over groupby object is to split a data frame into separate files. For example, the following creates two CSV files, g_0.csv and g_1.csv, from a single data frame. Loop over grouped data frame. As mentioned above, groupby object splits a data frame into data frames by a key. So you can loop over each grouped data frame like any other data frame. See this answer for a comprehensive ways to iterate over a data frame. The most performant way is probably iter tuples. Following is an example where a nested dictionary is created using a loop on the grouped data frame.